feast the soul. The man basically works on the strength of the soul. The soul in a human is very similar to the sun. The sun is described as the soul of the solar system. Without sun, there is no life at all. The sun emanates light, and that light in conjunction with the moon creates life on the planet called Earth. The life exists only in Earth, not in the other grahas. Because for the life to exist, a protective mechanism is a must. The protective mechanism in the 5 elements of the nature is ozone. It is the ozone that brings all forms of transformation. If the ozone becomes weak, then there will be no life at all. The water is not the primary criteria for bringing the life. The ozone, which is called the protection or prana rakshaka vayu, is extremely necessary. Even the water is formed on account of the ozone. The water must be in all the 3 states for continuity of life. It must be as a solid ice, it must be as a fluid water or water vapor, it must be an electromagnetically charged particle like in the cloud. All these 3 forms are necessary to form the life. Not only that, an oxygen is also a must called vayu. Not only that, Agni must also be there in the atmosphere. The Agni is called the fire, that is called hydrogen. Vayu is called oxygen. Both of them meet, and under the influence of the ozone, it converts itself into water as such the ozone is formed, as such the water is formed. That is why the Veda Shastra says Akashat Vayu. Akasha means O3, Vayu means O2. From the ozone we got the air. The destabilized O3, when it gets stabilized, it becomes O2. When it loses energy, it becomes O2. When it becomes O4, it becomes Mrityu. That is the death. So, the earth takes birth and dies. As we take birth and die, we have got Punarjanma. The earth also has got a Punarjanma. Repetitive births are there for the earth. As per the Vedic tradition, which we chant every day, we say that the root of the creation is the sun. Sun is a star. As you have got one solar system comprising of sun and the, which is also called star, there are millions of solar systems. All these solar systems will have life on one planet called Earth. So the Earth will be there in every star. Every star is comprised of the same manner as every star is comprised of the same manner as every human is comprised of. All human beings are similar, and all star systems, we can call it as a solar system. Every solar system is common. What is there in one solar system is there in the other solar system. What is there in one human being is there in the other human being. As you have got millions of human beings, there are millions of stars also. Each star is named as Surya because it gives prana to the respective solar systems. Surya means one which gives prana to the earth, at that juncture, it must be called as Surya. If it emanates particle of matter and light, it is called Ravi. If it receives the energy, it is called Savitru. If it activates the air in the earth atmosphere, at that time it is called Tara. The sun has got 27 different names because it has got 27 different functions with respect to the earth. Not only our sun, every star is a sun. Consequently, every star works in the same manner. That is why we said in the sloka, Namas Suryaya, Somaya, we said in the sloka that Vakratunda Mahakaya, Koti Surya Samaprabha. The light gives wave and a particle. The light comes as a wave and a particle. The wave particle is called Tunda. The light is called as energy, is called as Vakra. And this wave and particle, which is given by the light, is called Vakratunda. It does all the work in this world. The work is called Kaya. So it is the greatest worker in the world is the light, because every star works with light as the primordial energy. As such, the light called Vakratunda is the greatest energy in the world. That is why he is called Mahan. Work is called Kaya, he is called Mahakaya. And it gives light of equal intensity to all the planets. Koti Surya Samaprabha. There are Koti Suryas, there is millions of Suryas in the universe. And each Surya gives light of equal intensity. It is not that one Surya gives more light, one Surya gives less light. But the quantum of energy in the sun varies from sun to sun. One may have more quantum of energy, the other may have less quantum of energy. But the intensity of the light is same, the quantum of energy may be different. The quantum of energy basically depends upon the life of the sun. Whether it has completed, say, 1000 crores of years or 10,000 crores of years or million crores of years, it all depends. Because the life estimated of that of the sun is 864 crores of years multiplied by 36,000. Or in other words, we can say roughly 2.14 into 10 to the power of 14 years. This is the longest time a solar system works. So the solar system, right from birth to death, is that system, that is 36,000 multiplied by 864 crores of years. And this 864 crores of years happens to be the birth and death of the earth. The birth and death of the earth is called Kalpa. And there are 36,000 Kalpas. It means 36,000 times the earth takes birth and dies. We have already completed 18,025 births. Now we are in the 18,026th birth. This 18,026th birth is the present birth of the Prithvi. Still there is 17,974 births for the earth. During this period, in the day of the Brahma, we call it as 864 crores of years as one day of Brahma, that is one day of the sun. And as such the sun lives for 100 years, each year comprising of 360 days. As such the life of the sun is estimated as 360 days of the Brahma. The Brahma's one day being 864 crores of years. So in this, we say in a Sankalpa, Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararde Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vayuvaswata Manvantare. We are in the 18,026th birth, that is what is called as Shvetavaraha Kalpa. Shvetavaraha Kalpa indicates the 26th birth of the earth. Dvitiya Pararde means Pratama Para is 18,000, Dvitiya Para is 18,000. So we have completed 18,000 births and we are now in the 18,026th birth, or in other words, the sun is exactly in the middle of his life of 100 years. So the sun emanates continuously energy, and on account of the formation of the Panchabhutas, the Vanaspatis, that is the vegetation, the life has come to the picture. So for the material there is a protection called ozone.